Hey everybody, Sarah with Thrifting for the Nest. Just wanted to film a what sold video from the New Year's weekend. So today's Monday. It was a postal holiday, so there was no shipping today. So I have 25 items to ship. It was a pretty slow weekend, but honestly, I did hardly any listing last week, so I expected it. I ran a 40% off sale on about half my store, and then just kind of to move out some of my older items. I should mention real quick that I don't normally run these high of sales. I just did it for the holiday weekends just to move stuff out. I know my last what sold video also talks about a 50% off sale that I ran for Christmas weekend. So anyway, that's not my normal thing. I do run sales pretty normally, but not this high. So anyway, half my store was 40% off, and then the other half was 20% off. And then I was accepting best offer case by case. Not many though on the 40% off items, unless it was super old and I was just trying to move it. So anyways, I have, let's see. So I've got 24, what did I say? 25 items to ship. So I'm going to tell you what I sold it for, and we'll go from there. So thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I had a couple Christmas sweaters sell this weekend. I wasn't really expecting it. As soon as the 30-day term ends on them, I'm going to go ahead and either decide if I'm going to get rid of them or save them for next year. I'm okay storing my Christmas sweaters for next year. So it's an Eddie Bauer. I mean, I guess it's like this is more of like a winter sweater. Hold on, I need to adjust my screen a little bit. This is more of a winter sweater and less of a Christmas sweater, but still more Christmassy themed. So, Eddie Bauer. This sold for $20 just today. And, oh, and I should just mention real quick, most of my stuff I purchased from the bin. I will let you know if I bought it at a retail store. So when I get it at the bins, it's 99 cents a pound. So pretty good deal. I'll take $20 for something that I spent, you know, $1.50, $2 on. I mean, it's a little less than 2 pounds. So my next item is a Diane von Furstenberg dress. And let me pull this up. Sorry, I'm a little disorganized today. This was kind of something I wanted to do on a whim. So Diane von Furstenberg, we're all pretty familiar with this brand. It's like it's the Bylaw style, kind of sleeveless ruffled hem and ruffled arm trim. And I sold this for $18, but it had some kind of strange sewing, like, you can't see that, I don't think. But anyway, it had a few kind of strange details on it. And even though Diane von Furstenberg sells really well, this one wasn't like a really popular style. So I did get this at the Salvation Army, and I did spend $3 on it on half off day. So I was happy to take an $18 offer on it. I don't sell much in the way of kids clothes, but I can't resist a New Tags kids Adidas shirt. So pick this up at the bins, I mean, for less than 50 cents, and I sold it for $10. Just jumping right into it. How's everybody doing? Happy New Year. Got some big New Year's goals I'm setting, doing the YouTube channel. I'm super excited about it. Have some personal health goals and some sales goals to achieve as well. And it's like 7:45 at night. And if you've seen my Instagram posts, I'm totally not a night person. I know most of you start working at this time, but this is the time that I mean, we just put our kids down to bed, and this is the time that I just start winding down for the night. But with my New Year's goals, I'm really going to try to work a little bit later. It's really a balance for me. I need to make sure that I'm getting quality time with my husband after my kids go to bed, and then getting some work done too. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure how many night videos I'm going to be making, but we'll see. Okay, so I picked this up because some of these like patriotic sweaters seem to go really well. I probably didn't list it at the right time of year. If I would have listed it in June, July, June, July for the 4th of July, I probably would have sold for a little bit more. It's not a big name at all. I would never pick this up. but I got it at the bins, and I bought it because of the pattern. I sold it for $13 on best offer. I probably could have sold it for 20 or 25 if I waited, but I didn't really want to wait. I wanted to move it. All right, my next item is a Mountain Hardwear raincoat with a cinched waist. It is a women's jacket. We're all pretty familiar with Mountain Hardwear. Picked this up at the bins for about a little less than $2, and I sold it for $22. Okay, this is one of my favorite sales, and I actually did something a little bit different. I don't do a whole lot of retail arbitrage, but I was at the Disney store a while ago, actually with my mom, and I picked up about, I want to say 8 of these. It was at the Disney, the outlets. Outlets? Yeah. So I picked this up for $9. $9, and I've sold most of them. Mostly they've sold on sale. This one sold for $30. I've sold a couple of them like for $25. Shipping's a little bit steeper than I want it to be, like $7 to $9 depending, because it has to go priority because it's over a pound. But I'm still made money on it. I was hoping to make a little bit more. They sat for a long time, and then I sold 3 of them this weekend. So I'm not sure if something happened. I actually went and raised the price on them just a couple dollars, because sometimes something happens in the market and the price of an item or the value of an item goes up. So I'm not trying to be greedy, but gotta keep with the times. That's what we do, right? So I've got two more of those, and it's the Diamond Celebration puzzle. They're so cute. We actually put one of them together, and I'm not a puzzle person, but I really enjoy doing it. Like I said before, we're big Disney fans in this house, and my husband really loved doing that. So, okay, so the next item that I sold, I also got these at the bins. They're Athleta swim bottoms with like ruched sides. They're purple and yellow, white striped, and I picked these up at the bins for less than $1, probably less than 50 cents, and I sold them for $12.50. Again, I was wheeling and dealing this weekend, these holiday weekends. Because I wasn't listing a whole lot, I just needed sales to keep my dollars coming in. So I was fine taking a lower dollar amount just to keep my sales consistent. I think I've hit the end of that though, and I really need to get listing this week because I have not listed the last 5 days. All right, so the next item is a vintage. It's like a Western shirt. I love vintage. You'll hear me say this all the time. I love it. I can't figure it out though. There's super cute vintage pieces that I'll pick up that will not sell. They'll just sit. I don't know. I should probably subscribe to some blogs or some Facebook pages about vintage clothing, because I really don't understand what sells and what doesn't. But this brand has done consistently well. I mean, it sells for me. It's this H bar C, and it's like a polyester snap button shirt, men's shirt. I sold it for $12. I had it up for a long time though. I've sold this brand for $25 to $35 before. I did pick this up at the Salvation Army. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I know that I got it on half off day, and I probably didn't pay more than $3 for it. So I'm fine with it. Not a huge profit, but you know, you gotta have variety in your store. Okay, I love this. This is a Athleta cowl neck top. Sorry, with this camera, I'm not getting like a full view, but it seems like this is just how the haul and the What's Sold videos go, right? You can't get like a full picture, but it's Athleta. We're all pretty familiar with Athleta. This is a space dye cowl neck, and it's got fleece lining. I did pay up for this. I paid $10 at a retail store for this. I had it up for $50, and I took a best offer of $39. Still a good profit. I'm happy with that. I like to keep this kind of stuff in my store. I feel like this is high quality stuff that people are looking for. So if people are looking up Athleta stuff, even if this isn't exactly what they're looking for, they're in my store because this is a top brand. So, and you know, maybe 2 years from now it won't be, but right now it is, and people are actively looking for Athleta. So I tend to, when I'm at a retail store shopping, I tend to buy those brands just to have them in my store. Like I want to have Lululemon in my store. I want to have Rag & Bone in my store. So if I have to pay up a little bit, I know I'm going to make a profit. It's just kind of depends on where the market is, how much. But either way, it's keeping quality brands in my store, which I'm getting quality brands at the bins, of course, and quality product, but not all the time, not super consistently. At the bins, you kind of you get what is there. I mean, I think the bin pickers have said that before. Like you can't go out saying, oh, I'm going to go to the bins and I'm going to buy a bunch of Patagonia and North Face and I'm after. You can't do that. It's whatever is there. You have to ask yourself when you pick it up, is this in good condition? Will it sell for profit? So that's what those are just my two things that I have in mind. And then it's just that brand familiarity that you have to have when you go so you know what you're looking at. That way too, you're not spending hours pulling comps at the bins, which I'll get into that another time, but that's what I used to do when I first started. Okay, so the next item is this Porridge. It's an Anthropologie brand, Porridge horse print button front blouse. Porridge. I picked this up at a retail store. It was half price, so I got it for like $3.50. I think it was $6.99, and it was half price day. So I paid $3.50 for it. I sold it for $18. I knew that it would sell. The comps looked really consistent. Again, I think I had it priced at like $25, and then I had a sale running. So I got this item actually the same day that I'm going to show you next. It's a Patagonia quarter zip. It's a women's quarter zip jacket, pullover jacket. I call these like my running jackets. It's a merino wool blend. I think we talked about Patagonia on my last video. But this I sold for $25. I paid $6.99 for this. And I got a lot of lowball offers on this, but because it was a merino wool blend, I kind of stuck to my guns on at least taking $25. Speaking of merino wool, and I actually got this at a retail store, at the same retail store, Icebreaker, one of my favorites. I got this for $6.99. And I sold it for $32. So it's another quarter zip merino wool men's jacket. It was in the women's athletic section. Even though it says men's on the tag, I actually found two Icebreaker pieces that were men's in the women's athletic section on the same day. I hesitated putting this up so early before St. Patrick's Day. It's just a scrub top, but it's Snoopy. I actually don't sell I won't pick up a lot of scrub tops, but anything that's Snoopy, or if it's holiday themed, I'll pick it up. So this was a St. Patrick's Day Peanuts scrub top. So sold this for $15. I put it up a couple weeks ago and I thought, well, it actually sat like in my inventory unlisted for a long time and I was tired of looking at it. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to put it up. And it sold. So sold in December. Hooray. Okay, here's my other Christmas sweater that sold. It's like a chenille. I kind of love this. Like if I was like I don't know, just totally not my style. Like I'd never ever wear this, but I'm a child of the 90s, so I really like the way chenille feels. It's this brand, I've never heard of it before. It's called Sweater Sweater. And again, it's more wintry than Christmassy. I'll give you that. So maybe that's why it sold in January, because I sold it yesterday. Anyway, so it's heavy. I mean, I spent about $2 on it and I sold it for $17. Remember too that my fees come off of this price and shipping, because I do free shipping. This is going to ship in a padded flat rate mailer. All right, I have a girlfriend, a very sweet girlfriend that I love dearly, who gave me a bag of clothes, mostly really awesome Nike items. And that was this maternity. She just had a baby not too long ago, so this maternity piece, I wouldn't pick this up usually, but it's really cute, a cute cardigan. So I priced it right. I priced it to sell, and I sold it for $11.39. Again, free shipping, but it sold. Hooray! And she just gave me a bag of clothes and said, "Here, have fun." So, all right, it's ski season. We went out and played in the snow at the mountains, Mount Hood. this weekend for New Year's, and it was super fun. And I don't have, I sell ski gear and snow gear, and I don't ever keep any of it for me because we hardly get snow here. And honestly, my kids are young, and we just haven't like made many trips up to the mountains. So as I was sitting there with all my layers on, I thought, oh, okay, I need to start like keeping some of this stuff for myself. So anyways, I have this Columbia ski pants. They're youth. We all know Columbia. So youth ski pants, I sold them for $27, and I got them at the bins. I will save my ski gear all year long. So basically, once it hits like April, I won't put ski gear up anymore. I'll sell through the rest that I have up, and then anything else that I'm picking up at the bins, I'm gonna save in a tote until like November, December is usually when I put up my ski stuff. I got this next item at the bins, and I'd never heard of this brand before. Yala. It's a yoga brand, and it's a nice kind of cozy hoodie, women's hoodie. And again, never heard it. The comps actually weren't fantastic. They were all over the place, but I got it at the bins for less than $2, so I figured it was worth a shot, and I sold it for $24, so I'll take that. And now I've learned a new brand. All right, this next item, it's Lululemon, but it's like a old style Lululemon shirt. It's not like a very popular style at all. It's like a V-neck, V-back, however you call it, long sleeved stretched top. I sold it for $13, took a best offer. It sat for a while. I bought it at like a church thrift store. I think I spent $3 or $4 on it because they price their stuff really good every day anyways. So not a fantastic turn for Lulu, but again, I kind of knew it was a long shot considering the older style of it. Okay, this next item is, I don't pick up Banana Republic all the time, but I will if it's at the bins, and it's new with tags. So it's this cute skirt, black and white knee-length skirt, and it's new with tags, Banana Republic. And I sold this for $16. I took a best offer. It had been in my store for a little over a month. But you know, when stuff comes from the bins, I'm more likely to take a best offer because, well, especially if it hasn't gotten a ton of views or a ton of watchers, I think that's a pretty good profit still. It's keeping my store moving. We'll see what the new year does. Okay, this is a North Face hoodie. I got this for $2 at the Salvation Army. It had like, not stains on it when I got it, but like just kind of surface dirt. So I threw it through the wash. I think that's probably why they priced it so low. Sorry, not very clear. Anyway, North Face, I took a best offer of $15. And I think normally something like this would sell for $25, but it's kind of faded and it's a size small, women's. So again, motivated to move my product. Okay, I don't know how to show this really. It's just like a sarong wrap, but it's 100% silk. It's very long. It has these beads on the end, and it's from Victoria's Secret. It's in perfect condition. I'm not sure if it was ever used. And I had a hard time photographing this, and actually my assistant photographed this for me, and she made it look really pretty on the form. So I sold it for $27. Happy with that. I mean, it's 100% silk, and the thing is like 69 inches by 44 inches, so it's a long piece of material. All right, we're getting down to it. Okay, so my next item is, I will pick up most sports, major league sports, major league. I don't know. I'm not a sports person at all. I'm going to say major league. And when I say that, I mean like any main team. Okay, I'm making a fool out of myself now. Anyway, Adidas, strange upside down tag. Like, I don't even know why that's a thing. I did make mention of it in my listing. It's not like a fake. This isn't something that would be faked. But it's a Cavaliers hoodie. And I sold this for $22.50. Got it at the bins. All right. This was an Eileen Fisher piece that I actually got at the bins. I don't know if I'm doing a good job showing you these. All right, Eileen Fisher sold this for $25. She gave me multiple best offers, but it was a little bit tricky because I had this on 40% off in my store. And then the day after my sale ended, she gave me the price, what my 40% price was, which was $25. Because I kept telling her, I'm sorry, I can't take less than, I can't take, you know, any less on this particular item just because of what it is. So $25, it's a done deal. Okay, this was another new brand to me, but I liked the style of the dress, and I got it at the bins, so there's really not much of a loss. Chalet, you see that? Oh, I don't know how to get it. Okay, anyway, it's like this cute little, I mean, it's got sleeves, but it's kind of an off-the-shoulder burnout pattern dress. This brand is actually really has good comps, so I was happy when I pulled it. It did sit for a little while, but it sold for $20 eventually. Okay, I found this at the bins, and it's like in perfect condition. It's a Pendleton plaid shirt, and it's this Austin fit in perfect condition. Pendleton, when I first started selling on eBay almost 5 years ago, it was like a big bolo brand. And now I'm just super like, I don't know. I don't pick up all the Pendleton I find. But I will pick up a men's plaid shirt if it's in good condition. So I sold this for $30. It sat for a couple months, and then I took a $30 best offer. I think I had it up at one point for $50. But you know, when something sits for that long, you kind of wonder if it's really relevant. Okay, that's it. Was that 25 items? Apparently. So, okay, Happy New Year. Wish me luck on my nighttime working adventures. I'm going to be exhausted because I'm going to be at the gym a lot more too. So working out more. You know, because that's what we do with our New Year's resolutions. And I have some health goals that I need to meet as well. So I figure, well, with the gym and keeping my store fresh with new listings and putting some YouTube content out there, I need to add some more hours to my day. So that's why I'm doing some nighttime work. So we'll see. I'm an early riser, so we'll see if I continue to rise early. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. If you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe to my channel. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button, and leave me any comments if you have any questions or comments or anything that you would like to say. All right, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.